I know, guys, I know. This series has been doing so well, so there's really no excuse for me taking this long to make a part 4. 6 months, goddamn! But stuff happened. There were other projects that I've been neglecting that needed my attention, and then Gumball came out, but we're back now. So what episode do we have today? Oh, the Goldie standard. Huh. You know, unlike previous episodes, especially the last one, Aggie was probably the least offensive here. Does that mean I'm gonna go easy on her ass? Nope. This is also Goldie's final episode that revolves around her, so I personally like to call this Goldie's grand finale. However, we still haven't seen what became of her Broadway musical deal. Before I discuss this episode, let me tell you about how I feel about Goldie. Trust me, it's relevant. I think Goldie is fine. Out of Baby and William's 4 friends, she's probably my least favorite. I don't hate her or anything. I just like the other 3 more. I think it's the voice that's throwing me off. She does not sound like a child. If you close your eyes and listen to Goldie's voice, you would think that she was a grown woman. But nope, she is supposedly a child. Just like the rest of Baby's friends. Speaking of child, where in the whole wide water are Goldie's parents? Did she move here by herself? Is she an orphan? We've seen everyone's families except for hers. Do her parents have very demanding jobs? So she basically takes care of herself? Is it another Scootaloo situation? Are they just conveniently off screen? Surely Goldie's parents wouldn't miss her several plays and musicals. You know, maybe we'll get to see Goldie's parents in one of the upcoming 4-hour-long musical special. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, what were we talking about again? Oh, right, Aggie. I forgot she existed for a whole 2 minutes. That was nice. Anyway, it's the beginning of the episode and Goldie is doing one of her one-woman shows, the Goldie Standard.
He said it! He said it!
Where are Goldie's parents? They would definitely be here for such a big moment. Wait. Who is that in the crowd?
Yawn.
Oh, God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Why is she here? Is she just finding an excuse to be a hater? Wait, hold on. What's the synopsis for this episode? Oh, no. Don't tell me that they're using Aggie as a plot device again. You could have used any other character. You could have created a whole new character. But you just had to use this freaking BISH. Ugh. Last episode I talked about how she was nothing but a plot device. And she's only there to start conflict. And this just proves my point. Why does she have to be the fish who doesn't like Goldie? Why couldn't it have been Shadow? Not the hedgehog. Why couldn't it have been Bentley? Even though 90% of the fandom forgot he exists. Also, him hating on a child would be pretty messed up in retrospect. Why did it have to be Aggie? I know she's the hater of the show, but you don't need to use her every single time you need an asshole for the episode. I think the creators like this character a little too much.
Yawn.
I can say the same thing about your character. Anyway, it's the next day, and Baby, William, and Goldie are watching the news where William's mom is talking about Goldie's one-woman show, and everyone loves it.
I give it 8 tentacles up.
So, moving, sniffle.
Wait, why is Flowbot short-circuiting from a teardrop? You're already underwater! But then Miss Manta makes the grave mistake of asking Aggie her opinion.
Not a fan. Goldie's just not for me.
Gasp! Aggie's not a fan? Why?
Because she's a bitch. Needless to say, Goldie is distraught, and Baby is like, hey man, not everyone has to like you, and then Goldie's like, no, I'm a good performer, everyone has to like me. And then the rest of the episode is basically trying to get Aggie to like her and asking Baby and William to help.
Yeah, I think I can see where this is going.
Oh great, it's gonna be one of those episodes where one character tries to get another character to like them. Yay. It's giving I like you, have a cupcake.
I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake.
Okay, so we cut to Iceberg Ice Cream, and Aggie is eating a sundae made of souls of innocent children, and Goldie pops up and tries to impress her with Timu Shakespeare.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them give back our past.
Wow, that's good.
You mean I'm good?
Nothing goes better with ice cream than noise-canceling headphones.
You got to be flipping kidding me. Screw what Aggie thinks. Well, at this point, she would have accepted that Aggie doesn't like her and move on with her life, right? Right? What do you mean we still have to get this episode to 11 minutes?
My next performance will be so good she can't ignore it.
Ugh.
You call that dancing? I've seen seaweed move with more rhythm. Ha! Beat it!
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Shut the fuck up. Do you just feel a need to insult everyone, even when they've done nothing to you? Jesus frick. Anyway, Goldie puts on a talent show, and it goes just as well as you expect. Oh, hey, look, it's Goldie's pet. Nice continuity. I can't wait to see more of the pets that the kids got. Maybe we'll see a whole episode with them, and maybe we'll see them together in one of the 4-hour-long musical special.
I don't remember asking you a
You call that jumping? I could do that, but I actually have a life. Ha! Beat it!
I mean, you clearly don't, seeing as you spend 90% of your days insulting and bullying people. But anyway, surely Goldie will give up now. Right? What do you mean we're still not at 11 minutes?
It's time to give her everything I've got.
We cut to Aggie playing barnacle ball. And we once again have Goldie trying to pester Aggie into liking her.
Ugh.
For once, I'm with Aggie. I think I just threw up in my mouth after I said that. Anyway, we get the song of the episode, and it's basically a Senpai Please Notice Me number.
I can sing super soft.
I like this song mostly for all of the references to previous episodes, including but not limited to the Inception episode, the Whale Songs episode, the Halloween episode, the Password episode with the cursed Goldie as Chuck's cosplay, the Super Shark episode, the Blizzard Wizard episode, even though she wasn't even in that one, and so on. And I just find it cool that they reference all these episodes, considering that this is the final season, and I would just love to see the behind the scenes for this. Mostly the storyboard. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, did Aggie like the song? What do you think?
Surely Aggie likes that. Beat it.
It was so lame that it put her to sleep. And Goldie is about to have an aneurysm. Like any reasonable person would after trying to win over their first crush, their first hater. Goldie completely gives up, finally. Wait, she gives up acting. Are you kidding me? Goldie gives up acting to become a construction fish.
What is this bitch tripping about?
And the bulldozer shark, who's named Eric, is totally on board with a child being a construction worker. At least, I think she's a child.
What do you think, Jacqueline?
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. You heard what the fuck I said.
Oh, it's decided.
Anyway, it disappoints all of her fans, especially her biggest fans, Ernie and my precious baby squid, Squinton. I love Squinton so much, I need a plushie of this baby. Ugh, no more getting sidetracked. Anyway, she announces that she's gonna stop acting. They're bummed. And Eric overhears Goldie's situation, and it resonates with him because he also had a hater he tried to impress. And nothing worked because Derek was a huge dick.
Wow, what a dick.
And he was so focused on trying to please his hater that he didn't pay attention to the people who really appreciated him. That's when he learned the three-letter phrase, haters gonna hate. This touches Goldie and inspires her to go back to acting, which is probably for the best because a child shouldn't be in construction. You want to see Goldie's play? Too bad, because you only see it for less than 10 seconds throughout the entire episode, and then you never see it again. Anyway, the show is over. Everyone loved it, saying that it was her best performance yet. And then Aggie comes in and opens her big mouth even when she's not supposed to.
You're still doing that silly show? Weird. I just don't get Goldie.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
That's right. I'm not for you, and that's okay.
Nah, whatever.
Of course, Aggie's like, whatever, and dips. Goldie does an encore, and the episode ends. Okay, so I'm gonna be 100% honest. Aggie did nothing. Aggie did nothing. Aggie did. I could do this. Aggie did nothing wrong in this episode. Wait, don't unsub! I didn't lose my teeth! Hear me out. Even though she was still her toxic, annoying self, she, for the most part, minded her own business. Now, don't get it twisted. I hate Aggie with every fiber of my being, but I'm not going to needlessly hate on her just because, especially when she didn't do anything wrong. Sorry. Sure, she said that Goldie wasn't for her, but that was only because someone asked her opinion. Big mistake. I hate Aggie's opinions, but that was just it, her opinion. She didn't go out of her way to heckle Goldie. She didn't start anything with Goldie just because she didn't like her. And I was honestly more annoyed with Goldie in this episode than I was with Aggie. Yes, she learns the lesson in the end, but you have to go through a lot of her trying to kiss Aggie's ass just to get to it. I'm not a big fan of episodes where a character tries to get another character to like them, and fails miserably. It just gets really annoying. However, Aggie was once again used as a plot device just to get the message across that haters is going to hate, and if they don't like you, then whatever. Just focus on the people who really matter. Because if the episode ended with Aggie apologizing for stating her opinion, I would have been a lot harsher on this episode. But anyway, so to recap, Aggie watched Goldie's play just to be a hater, and then had the audacity to say Goldie is not for her, triggering Goldie's ego to make Aggie like her. She was ignorant and unimpressed throughout this whole episode, causing Goldie to go on a downward spiral and going as far as quitting YouTube, I mean acting, because one person didn't like her, despite all of the fans she has. And even though Goldie learned a lesson in this episode, it's still 8 minutes of her being a people pleaser and Aggie being a hater. So, on that note, Goldie gets bronze for being annoying and trying to pester Aggie into liking her because she had the audacity to say that her acting wasn't for her. Derek could get bulldozed for being unappreciative of Eric and just being a huge dick for no reason. And of course, for stating your opinion, kind of minding your own business, and being occasionally rude to fishies here and there. I don't know. Aggie is a BISH.
I would change who I am just to make you a fan. Just give me a week and I can be any fishy. Every fishy. I can be